The fourth and final process in the Project Human Resource Management knowledge area is Manage Project Team, which is the process of tracking team member performance, providing feedback, resolving issues, and managing changes to optimize project performance. This process is beneficial mostly because it influences team behavior, manages conflict, resolves issues, appraises team member performance, and coordinates changes to enhance project performance. I have charted out for you here all of the ITTOs, but I'm going to walk through some of the key ones. The key inputs are project staff assignments. Again, this will provide a quick list of the project team members. Project management plan, specifically the human resource plan that provides guidance on how project human resources will be handled on the project, including our training strategy and how we will incentivize and motivate people. Team performance assessments, an output of the prior process. The project management team will continue to make assessments of the project team's performance on the project. And finally, performance reports, any and all documentation about how the project is doing, in other words, current versus planned. This should help guide and drive efforts to determine future human resource requirements and reward and recognition plans on the project. The following are the tools and techniques for the Manage Project Team process. 1. Observation and conversation are used to stay in touch with the work and attitudes of project team members. By observation, I mean watching team members in action during team meetings, or on the job by conversation, in other words, taking the time to meet with team members in meetings or on a one-on-one basis. Asking questions, probing and letting them provide feedback and ideas to help move the project along. Spend some time listening to those around you. Project performance appraisals. The need for formal or informal project appraisals depends on the length and complexity of the project, the organizational policy, the labor contract requirements, and the amount and quality of regular communication. A performance appraisal can help discover unknown or unresolved issues and the establishment of specific goals for the future. Conflict management. This is a major one because conflict is almost inevitable on a project. There are 5 general techniques for resolving conflict. Each one has its own place, so these are in no particular order. Collaborate and problem solve. The best way to resolve a conflict is to face the conflict directly, and this involves a problem-solving approach in which the affected parties work through their disagreements. We call this a win-win. This is the most preferred method. Withdraw and avoid. What we call a lose-leave is when someone retreats or withdraws from a potential disagreement. This happens sometimes, for example, if someone doesn't have all the information or if things are about to get out of hand. Note that this is a temporary measure and is the least preferred method. It simply says this isn't the right time or the place to address this issue, so there are no winners and no losers. Smooth accommodate. This is a technique we use to de-emphasize or avoid areas of difference and instead emphasize areas of agreement. We also call this lose-yield. In other words, I lose, you win. Force and direct. If you have the authority and you need to settle conflicts quickly, you can also exert your viewpoint at the expense of the viewpoints of others. This forcing is often characterized by competitiveness and a win-lose situation. It's my way or the highway. Compromise and reconcile. At times, there is bargaining and searching for solutions that bring some degree of satisfaction, temporarily or partially, to all the parties in a dispute. This requires a give-and-take attitude and refer to it as a lose-lose scenario. When we compromise, we both lose or compromise a little because each side has to give up something. Thus, you bend and I bend. When managing conflicts, you should be aware that the highest intensity of conflicts occurs over schedules, while the lowest intensity of conflicts occurs over cost. Next, interpersonal skills. Project managers use a combination of technical, personal, and conceptual skills to analyze situations and interact appropriately with team members. Using appropriate interpersonal skills allows project managers to capitalize on the strengths of all team members. So with all those and more tools and techniques, our outputs are, as usual, mostly document and plan updates. A key output is change requests. Staffing changes, whether by choice or by unforeseeable events, can affect the rest of the project management plan. If staffing issues are causing major alterations to the project management plan, for instance, because of scheduling or budgeting conflicts, a change request can be processed through the Perform Integrated Change Control process. This could mean moving people to different assignments, outsourcing some of the work, and replacing team members who have left the project. And that concludes this module on the Project Human Resource Management Knowledge Area of PMBOK 5. I hope you realize just how important it is to select, develop, and manage a team. Without people, there can be no projects, so we have to take care of our most important assets, people, if we want to deliver good results. I hope you've enjoyed this module, and I'll see you in the next video to discuss communications. Thanks for watching.